Can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love.
Good morning, everybody. It's episode 14 of On the Road Again with Shaggy. Actually didn't mean for it to be this many days in between episodes, but considering I just got the other one posted yesterday, I guess to you it's not that long in between. The topic of discussion for today is really white trash America, but not in the way that you'd think. I've discussed it before, the typical white trash of America that you do think of, but in this case I think I'm going to reflect on I got something in my post the other day. It was a contrast and compare between two 13-year-olds. It was a 13-year-old who had graduated college with triple PhDs and whose goal was to become an engineer, a doctor, and a nuclear physicist, I guess, prominent ones, by the time he was 18, versus the Cash Me Outside girl, who had dropped out of school at 7th grade and, had a criminal record and all this other stuff. So, somebody posted that up in their Facebook feed and said, and they were also looking at the unfortunately, the likes and the shares and the social followers and everybody else, and they were saying how, the 13-year-old that was doing it right and being ambitious had, almost no followers, no media attention, whereas the negative, stereotypical white trash girl had millions of followers and was getting a TV deal and this and that and the other. And, what was wrong with America? And, well, here's what's wrong with America. America loves a train wreck. And we've always loved a train wreck. Is that right? Nope. No, it's not right. It's not right, and it's kind of a sad commentary on the times that we live in. And, I wish we could do better. However, I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon. And this is evidenced by a lot of different things. For example, in my own personal, realm, my wife will chase an ambulance or a fire truck to see what happened. The president, as an example, is a huge disaster just waiting to happen. I mean, you couldn't have a bigger train wreck than that. So America does love a disaster. I mean, we make disaster movies. That's what we do. So, we are the moth attracted to the flame which will burn us. And, until we change that, which I don't know that we ever will entirely, but until we change that, it's not gonna go away. We're still gonna keep rewarding failure on an epic scale. The question is just, is that going to outpace the rewarding success? Several people that I follow, have several good points upon the same thing. For example, Mike Rowe. You hear us talk about him on the show all the time. He's one of the guys that pretty much universally we all agree. If we were to have a fantasy lunch or dinner or, beer with the guys, he would be in our top 3 list. And we would love to sit down with him. And it's not just because he seems like a genuinely nice guy. It's also because he understands the meaning of hard work and dedication. And, as an example, his micro work scholarship rewards people that are willing to go into the trades. He knows that the trade skills, which, by the way, I'm not a member of. I'm typically what I would call a white collar worker. You know, I sit behind a desk all day. So I'm not a tradesman. I'm not a get your hands dirty necessarily guy. But I do see and value and appreciate those jobs. And part of the reason is because I've done them around my house. I mean, you can't get any, well, you can, but in my mind, for the experience that you can do yourself, I have replaced my own sewage ejection pump. Alright, now this is a pump, which if to describe to you people that aren't homeowners, alright, it's a pump which sits in basically a 5-gallon bucket in your basement. And if you have a bathroom or a laundry room or whatever in your basement, it drains into this bucket, and then the pump sits in the bucket and pumps whatever falls into that bucket out into the sewer. Now, if you have a bathroom in the basement that pumps into that bucket, it's pumping everything that you flush down that toilet, which, yes, means your stuff. The end result of the food processing process gets pumped into that bucket, and then that pump grinds it and throws it out through the sewage lines. I replaced that pump. That is a crappy job. The guy that has to do that. I've done that, so therefore I have after the first time, I have a renewed appreciation for plumbers and what they go through on a regular basis. Now I can't imagine doing something like a septic tank or, stuff like, no, that is not me, alright? I'm a keyboard jockey. That's what I do. So I appreciate the skilled tradesmen, alright, immensely. But, until we start appreciating those jobs, and we start making those jobs sexy again, or cool again, we're always going to have that shortage, because right now what we're making sexy and cool is people insulting folks and being general asshats. And that's not cool. Really, it's not good. But like I said, America loves a train wreck. So we're attracted to it, and we want to see how far this train wreck goes. I don't think it's because we really like the behavior of these people. I really don't think it's because we see people like Tia Tequila, or, the folks from Jersey Shore. I don't think it's because we want to aspire to be those people. And I think the folks that think that we aspire to be those, I think they're definitely wrong. I think that it's because we like a train wreck, and we always have. I think we love to see people fall down. And so, the problem is the networks want to build people up because they see the ratings go up. They see all this attention being put on someone, and they don't, or maybe they do. Or maybe they're smarter than I give them credit for. I don't know. But, like I said, America loves a train wreck. We just do. There's probably a billion examples that I can't even think of. But we do. I mean, it's 16 and pregnant, my super sweet 16. I mean, Bridezillas. I mean, nothing would make bigger ratings than a Bridezilla episode where she called off the wedding at the end of the moment, and she was the biggest one on the entire show. I've never watched that show. It's probably happened. Home improvement shows. I'll tell you what, if you want the best home improvement show in the world, have a home improvement show where on the pilot, they don't get the renovation done. They run out of money because the people on the show are so the house owners are so disrespectful and don't know what they want. They want everything, and the contractor goes, "Okay, I gave you everything you wanted, a third of the way finished. So here's your crappy house back." And, you want to make $1 billion, do that, because we would love to see that train wreck. That's what America wants. We want to see somebody fail because of their own stupidity. But, again, it's my opinion. I don't know, I could be wrong. So, and that's a line from Dennis Miller. But, I don't know, that's kind of my thought. What's yours? Why do these people get propped up? Do they get propped up so that then we can see them fall? Do they get propped up because people want to aspire to them? You know, why do these people get propped up by the media, by other people? You know, does America truly like a train wreck? Can you give me some more examples? I want to see that. I mean, is PTR one of those train wrecks? Is On the Road Again with Shaggy one of those train wrecks? Or the only reason why it's not popular. So evidently, it's not a train wreck. Not enough. Maybe if you see me drive off a cliff or get into an accident, that'll be a train wreck. And then I'll be the most popular person out there. I don't know. But let me know what you think about the train wreck topic. Thanks. See you on the next one.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making